It's Money in the Bank time, bitches. It's the corporate Hunger Games of pro wrestling. One briefcase, 6 to 8 psychopaths. So sit down, shut up, and let's predict the unpredictable, the unhinged, and the absolutely unnecessary. This is Money in the Bank 2025. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Alright, let's break down the final men's qualifier for Money in the Bank 2025. But before we talk about the fight, I would just like to point out that it is a complete bullshit that Karrion Kross is not in the fight. But anyway, if it were up to me, I'd hand that briefcase to LA Knight and let the man cook. The guy's been hustling his ass off, getting massive crowd reactions, selling merch like a beast, and somehow still getting treated like a side quest. Or hell, give it to Solo Sikoa. Seriously, turn that silent killer back into something terrifying again. Remember when Solo felt like the Samoan boogeyman? Yeah, me neither. But here's the thing, none of that's gonna happen. Because I bet my left eyebrow that Seth Rollins is walking out with that damn briefcase. Seth Rollins, now aligned with Paul Heyman and Bron is on a rise in WWE. His victory would cement this new alliance as a dominant force in the company. Predictable as hell, but you know, it is what it is. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So we've got Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Alexa Bliss, and Stephanie Vaquer. Naomi's heel run has been 10 times better than anyone expected. She was supposed to be just a pit stop on Jade Cargill's road to glory, but instead, she turned that spotlight into a damn disco ball and made herself the main event. She's got the charisma, she's got the momentum, and let's face it, she's been screwed over enough times that this win almost feels like a human rights issue at this point. Now, I hear some people picking Stephanie Vaquer like they're booking a fever dream. I get it. WWE loves a shiny new toy. She's beautiful, diabolic, and her finisher might cause some breathtaking moments. But come on, you're telling me she's ready to carry that briefcase, cut live promos, and not trip over her own push? I'm not buying it yet. She's a future champ, sure, but right now she screams high spot and stretcher job more than Miss Money in the Bank. Rhea Ripley? Look, she's phenomenal, but she doesn't need the briefcase. That would be like giving Elon Musk a scratch-off ticket. Completely unnecessary and kinda insulting. Roxanne Perez is adorable, but unless this match involves climbing a jungle gym and reading a Goosebumps book at the top, she's not winning. Julia, amazing debut, and I love the idea of her going full psycho mode with the briefcase. But WWE barely remembers which brand she's on, so let's pump the brakes. And Alexa Bliss, I love her, but unless she cashes in with a voodoo doll or a Lily 2.0 puppet, I'm not emotionally prepared for another spooky briefcase era. So yeah, Naomi is the only pick that makes sense and delivers on every level. She's earned it, she's over, and she'll probably cash in with a spinning heel kick and a caption that says, "Glow up, bitch," which frankly is what this division needs. Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Oh, look who's back to hoard more gold. It's Becky Lynch, the woman who collects titles like Pokemon cards and somehow still says she's fighting for the underdogs. Yeah, sure, Becky, because nothing screams underdog like a millionaire with 5 nicknames in a publishing deal. And on the other side of the ring, we've got Lyra Valkyria, the current champ, who WWE insists on pushing as the next great warrior queen, even though she still wrestles like she's trying not to wake her roommates. Now don't get me wrong, Lyra can go. She's talented, smooth in the ring, and has that stoic, mystical energy that screams, I read a lot of fantasy novels and listen to Enya. But here's the problem, nobody cares. Seriously. WWE gave her the first ever women's Intercontinental title and expected that alone to make her matter. It didn't. She's been out here having silent title reigns like she's doing a stealth mission. Meanwhile, Becky, she could fart into a microphone and Twitter would call it promo of the year. She's that over, and WWE knows it. That's why this match is happening. Not because it makes sense, not because it's earned, but because the belt needs heat and Becky's the human flamethrower. So, let's be real, this isn't a match. This is a mercy killing. They're putting Lyra out of her lukewarm misery and giving the title to a woman who can actually make people give a damn. Becky Lynch is going to win this match, raise that title, and pretend like it's the final piece in her legacy, when in reality, it's just WWE's way of duct taping relevance onto a belt no one asked for. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Cena's finally embracing the heel life, the one fans begged for 15 years ago. And now he's teaming up with the most punchable face in sports entertainment. But with that said, this match exists for one reason and one reason only. For Logan Paul to get his influencer ass kicked. Cody's not taking the pin. Jey, undefeated since WrestleMania. Cena, please, he's not here to lose. That leaves Logan. Logan is in this match to do what he does best, look like a smug prick and then get humiliated in front of millions. And you can already smell the Cena versus Logan tension cooking. Cena's gonna get sick of Logan's YouTube villain energy halfway through the match, probably roll his eyes, maybe even leave him high and dry like a dead channel. Cue, super kick, crossroads, Uso splash, 1, 2, 3. Logan's flat on his back, wondering why Prime couldn't sponsor him out of that beating. But the real story here, it's the setup. Cena leaving Logan to die in that ring isn't just karma, it's booking gold. That's the heel implosion moment that lights the fuse for Cena versus Logan Paul, probably in Saudi Arabia, where Logan will try to buy redemption with oil money and Cena will finally do what we've all been begging for, beat the living clout out of him. So yeah, Cody and Jay win, but this ain't their moment. It's Cena and Logan's breakup saga. And honestly, I'm here for it.